Welcome as we embark on a journey into a largely hidden chapter of history, Italy's colonial past. This period is often overshadowed by more celebrated narratives, yet it holds crucial lessons that resonate today. Today, we peel back the layers of a seldom told story to uncover truths that challenge the myth of the good Italian. Italian colonialism, a tale of ambition and conquest, is too often overlooked in national memory. Its shadows loom over contemporary identity, contradicting the idealized narratives of imperialism. As we proceed, we explore the complex web woven by a selective memory that glosses over darker deeds. Through thoughtful examination, we shine a light on these overlooked truths, navigating the tension between cherished myths and historical facts. Together, let's embark on this exploration, questioning, learning, and reflecting, so we can confront the past with honesty and integrity. Stay with us as we delve deeper, tracing the origins of Italian imperial ambitions that shaped history, examining the forces that fueled them. In the late 19th century, as Europe's eyes turned outward, Italy was poised on the brink of its imperial aspirations. For a newly unified nation, the allure of empire was intoxicating, a chance to claim its place among the great powers. This was not just about land or wealth, but about prestige and recognition. Driven by national pride and a desire to redefine its European standing, Italy's ambitions took root in its colonial pursuits. Yet what lay beneath these ambitions? Motivations stretched past merely acquiring territories. They embodied a yearning for status in a connected world, setting the stage for a new historical chapter. As we explore these early steps toward imperialism, we'll unravel the interplay of national identity with expansionist dreams. This segment delves into the foundation of Italy's imperial vision, offering insight into the broader narrative of colonial intentions. Join us as we peel back the layers of ambition that fueled this chapter in Italy's history, paving the way for future events that redefine both colonizer and colonized. In the early 20th century, Italy pioneered a grim innovation that would forever alter warfare: the aerial bombardment. Italy's quest for military supremacy introduced this devastating tactic, marking an era of imperial power projection. But what was its impact on those under colonial rule in Libya and beyond? As bombs fell, the effects were immediate. Communities faced destruction, lives torn apart by war. Italy's colonies bore the brunt of this brutality, grappling with assaults. Once peaceful skies turned to fear and ruin. The scars left by these operations were not just physical, but ingrained in the very fabric of colonial territories. This period of Italy's history casts a long shadow, challenging narratives that glorify its past. It raises a pivotal question: how do we reconcile technological progress with the suffering it causes? As we delve deeper, the reality of Italian colonial atrocities becomes undeniable. Next, we'll explore these stark truths and their lasting impact. Beneath the facade of civility and governance, the reality of Italian colonial rule unveils a drastically different story, one filled with untold suffering and brutality. As the Italian Empire spread across the seas, so too did the harsh realities multiply. Harrowing testimonies from those who endured the atrocities paint a vivid picture of a forgotten chapter marred by violence. These stories are often buried beneath glorified accounts that paint a falsely noble image of Italian imperialism. The myth of the good Italian, a romanticized fiction, contrasts sharply with painful truths demanding acknowledgement. With each archival image and testimony, we confront a history that challenges the narratives shaping national memory. Acts of subjugation and suppression are not mere footnotes, but key aspects long ignored. It's time to pull back the curtain and see colonial rule for what it truly was: a period of relentless cruelty, demanding honest reflection. As we journey onward, we uncover further dimensions challenging the myth, while insisting on a history free from distortion. Embedded within Italy's national psyche lies the myth of the good Italian, a comforting narrative whispering of benevolence. Yet, beneath this polished veneer lies a history tainted by imperialism and oppression. This myth persists, casting a shadow. It acts as a veil, concealing darker truths of a past marked by violence and subjugation. As we peel back this myth, we uncover how it shapes collective memory, leading many to overlook the contentious facets of Italy's imperial ambitions. The myth, although seemingly innocuous, underscores a selective memory with profound implications for how history is taught and perceived in modern Italy. By exploring this narrative, we confront the dissonance between glorified myths and historical realities, urging a nation to reconcile with its past. This exploration challenges us to rethink what we've been told, calling for honest reflection on the legacies left behind. As we move forward, we delve deeper into the selective memory influencing Italy's national identity today. At the heart of Italy's national narrative lies a profound dilemma: selective memory. As we navigate history, we see how nations like Italy curate their past, glorifying some chapters, while sidelining others. But this selective remembrance isn't just an oversight, it's a powerful tool shaping identity. In Italy, the myth of the good Italian fuels this dynamic, overshadowing truths of colonial exploits. This segment explores how these edited memories pervade educational narratives, influencing societal values and self-perception. By embedding certain ideals and omitting others, a nation crafts a story that aligns with its desired self-image. But as we peel back the layers, the question arises: can society progress by ignoring inconvenient past fragments? As we reflect on this, confronting narratives that cloak the truth is crucial. Only through honest reflection can Italy strive for a future that acknowledges history, setting the stage for our next discussion on reconciling historical glorification with reality. As Italy reflects on its past, a profound tension arises between glorified tales of a bygone era and the realities. We stand at the heart of a critical conversation, a pivotal moment for conflict resolution. To move forward, Italy must reconcile its glorified history with the harsh realities of its colonial past. This requires honest reflection and a willingness to dispel the myths obscuring the truth. It's a journey bridging history with the present, challenging the enduring narrative of the good Italian and confronting selective memory binding the nation. Here, myths are laid bare against harsh realities, monuments telling one story, oral histories recounting another. The need to integrate all narratives becomes clear, for without confronting the past's unvarnished truth, true progress eludes us. Scholars and historians note that darker legacies hold crucial lessons for the present. By acknowledging both glory and tragedy, Italy can begin to heal. Stay with us as we continue exploring how reconciled histories shape modern Italy, setting the stage for renewed understanding and growth. Delving into contemporary reflections, we find Italy's colonial past is far from distant. The echoes of its imperial ventures reverberate into the present, casting shadows on modern society. Today, Italy's colonial history resurfaces, influencing cultural identities, social policies, and political discussions. Many grapple with a conflicted legacy, a past demanding acknowledgement, yet remaining selectively remembered. This segment examines how the myth of the good Italian and glorified histories lead to an incomplete understanding. It's this selective memory influencing societal norms and national identity. Recent events hark back to colonial times, reminding us how unresolved history emerges, challenging us to engage candidly. Stories from forgotten archives whisper into the present, urging us to account for hidden historical facets. With this in mind, we transition to the next segment, inviting deeper dialogue on the importance of honest reflection, setting the stage for a future grounded in comprehensive historical acknowledgement. As we reach the finale of our journey through Italy's complex colonial history, we stand on the brink of critical reflection. It is time for a collective reckoning, acknowledging the full scope of historical truths long overshadowed by the good Italian myth. Acknowledging these realities is not merely academic, it's crucial for healing divisions and fostering an inclusive future. Throughout our exploration, we've confronted the tension between glorified history and colonial reality. Now, action and engagement in honest reflection are essential. This call is not just to academia, but to society, to weave these truths into national memory. Disentangling the good Italian myth from historical glorification allows genuine progress. By embracing this challenge with courage, Italy paves the way for a future reckoning with reality. The past is etched in the present, but only through acceptance can we envision a better future. As we close our thoughts, let us embrace this challenge with clarity, fostering a national memory truly reflective of reality. The next chapter awaits, filled with potential and progress. As we conclude our journey through Italy's colonial legacy, it's time to embrace the full spectrum of our history. Through truth, reconciliation is possible. Italy's colonial past, with shadows of imperial ambition and selective memory, demands honest reflection. It's not just about confronting uncomfortable truths, but crafting a future acknowledging them. As historians, students, and curious minds, we must weave these truths into national memory. Our struggle isn't to bind ignorance with glorification, but to liberate understanding. The good Italian myth must be separated from historical glorification for genuine progress. Let us cast aside romanticized illusions, moving towards a future rooted in reality and inclusiveness. By acknowledging complex histories, we learn, grow, and become better stewards of national memory. Through embracing historical truths, Italy can hope to build an honest and inclusive future. Together, let's continue this conversation, inviting all voices to ensure resilience and the integrity of our collective narrative.